Empire Radio, episode 82. What's new? Ain't shit changed. Fucking Instagram cock blocking on my episode being updated. Not updated, but I mean uploaded. Can you believe, like, it's not no surprise anymore that we can clearly say the government, because, you know, before it's like, oh, watch out for what you say, watch out for what you say, or whatever, yada yada, because conspiracy theorists. Well, not anymore. FBI, it's even checking in on your fucking jokes on Twitter. And usually this is the part where I'm like, oh, you know, allegedly, but Elon Musk just exposed it. He said, like, yo, what I found out about, because he took it over. That's when you know, like, maybe there's like alright, it's wrestling. You know, I treat it like wrestling, kayfabe. Behind the curtain, these probably people are all in cahoots or whatever. Or they got bigger bosses that they in cahoots. But what we see on TV, kayfabe, like wrestling, there must be a good side and bad side. Because if you're bad, why would you want this shit to be exposed? Unless you're doing it to be like, yo, we gotta show these people that we onto them, and they still don't get it. Who knows? But Elon Musk really bought Twitter, exposed it, and now what? Because shit, that came out. The FBI. Look at the CIA recently, right now, with the JFK, the John F. Kennedy assassination. And what they're saying about how it's not anymore a conspiracy theorist, according to Tucker Carlson, which, you know, these people got to double check this shit, triple check this shit before they really throw it out there on TV, most likely, especially something big like this. And he said that it, you know, of course, is a source. They know they're going to put their name on that shit before they get earthed. That's how bad the government is. Remember when people say, like, America's the greatest country? No, nigga. Like, it's corrupt as fuck. It just looks nice compared to every other country, but every other country is almost like a third world country. Or heavily fucking censored, or not censored, what's that term I'm looking for? But like, well, kind of oppressed. I was gonna say oppressed, which I did, but I'm still looking for that other word. But the clamp down on control on other countries is ridiculous. So now we look at America and be like, well, yeah, this is the best country. And it's like, yeah, that's cheap. You know what I'm saying? That's like me saying, yo, I got the greatest shoes ever, and that's because nobody got shoes on their feet, and I'm the only one with fucking chancletas and shit and slippers. So I'm saying I got the greatest shoe ever. Like, no, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what these Americans be doing. And it's usually the conservatives. They be so nasty. Like, I was in the whole Democrat party. Then I went with the conservative party. But always with the mind to infiltrate. Not on some shit like I'm jumping out the window. No, but I did claim it. Because I was like, yo, these motherfuckers don't know there's another side over here to this. And people just want to stay on that side. And you could tell if you're a celebrity and you say this, you look crazy. Which Kanye kind of alluded to that, but they already ripped them apart. But it almost felt like house niggas. Oh, we gonna stay here. Our boss is a good boss. And they just get bread and milk and they vote. That's not how it is. That's not how it's supposed to be, at least. So you become a house nigga just because of that. Because instead of us working together to find out what is more beneficial, just because the news said, oh, you know, him? Oh, him. Oh, no. Racist. And you lay down because of that? I just kind of be surprised how pussy people got when Trump came out. Like, since when we became pussies to a fucking politician? Oh, I can't vote for him because, yo, I still remember this dude recently. He was like a guard. And he was like, you know, old head, you know, black dude. And he was like, oh yeah, but nah, man. I mean, I can't hear nothing about Trump. If you mention Trump, man, I can't with him. And you could tell if I would have been like, oh, why? He would have hit me with the list 1 through 10 of the CIA export to CNN, export to our minds. And from our minds, we export that to our friends and family. So we reassure our families and friends when they see more people agreeing with them. Until I came in, and other people all across America. And what that leads to now, there's beef, there's literally people not being invited to like Thanksgiving dinners and Christmas and drinking and all, because they just, your opinion offends me and we have a difference, and therefore we should not be friends. All that time when they mentioned you can't bring up politics and religion at work or whatever, I guess that even affects families, but at that time when I was hearing it, which was like the early 2000s, 2010s, it still wasn't a big deal until it became 2016. So that just lets you know that we just needed that conversation, because it never got to that point. These people are still going to put us asleep year by year, term by term. That was supposed to be the plan. You celebrities, let them know that, yo, you got to still vote for us. And just remember, don't even think about the other side, because the other side are racist. And we were literally laying down for that. But then, Trump scared the people so much that people wanted to look out. Like, what is this guy saying that he's so racist? And that's what the news was saying. And this motherfucker was saying, yo, America needs more this. And it was beneficial shit. So now I'm calling the in between. I'm like, okay, so who's lying? Because I just heard the all right, so maybe I gotta see another speech. And obviously he's not gonna change every speech. What is he, a fucking stand-up comedian or whatever? I mean, he is. But what is it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like hip-hop. In politics, they say the same speech because you go into different states. It's just that now everything's being recorded, so by the time he goes to your state, you heard his previous speech. You know what I mean? So he was kept in the G. Like, he kept on saying the shit, and he will add more spice into it because, he will, go off the top here and there. And I'm like, okay, so this guy is definitely not gonna fucking win. And if he does win, he's gonna get assassinated. Flash forward, look, did he get Clinton arrested? No. But my point is this: we didn't even give nobody a chance, though. And you could tell this is real mental illness when y'all motherfuckers expecting the same result. I mean, no, y'all kind of are expecting the same result, but y'all want results with the same people. You don't even hold them accountable. We don't even hold them accountable. So now look what happened. They got so cocky with it. Now they got busted. And then who's doing the busting, right? Pause. But who? Like, is Elon Musk by himself on that shit? Maybe. But you could tell why they didn't want him to get Twitter, right? You see how that works, right? Because they knew it. And then they got to a point where it was like, oh shit. Like, now he don't want it. Fuck that. The people up top on Twitter, they want their money still. They were like, no, you have to get it. You have to buy it. And now he tricked them into making him buy it. You can't make this shit up. This is like I've told you plenty of times, this is like the greatest TV sitcom ever. Almost every week, you're getting bomb-ass episodes. Because it's so crazy. So now he's exposing it, and now the FBI was in it. It literally feels like this is the age of revelations. Because Jesus Christ, like, that would take years. Like, okay, he bought it, maybe 4 years later, he found out. I mean, it seems like somebody's really behind it all, trying to expose shit. And it makes me keep thinking about the Balenciaga shit, all that shit, the Jews, all that Kanye West shit, how they based it on Kyrie and it was so obvious. And now that kind of Trump kind of like, he ain't spazzed on them, but he told Jews like, yo nigga, I was helping y'all. How dare y'all fucking, you know what I'm saying? So now he had the balls to do that. So was this all part of a plan? Which reminds me of what Q was saying. Remember Q, that they fucking made it look like it was a deformed human, like I said he's all crazy. But I guess not Down syndrome, but he was like a shortened dude, not a midget, what they call midget, a small person. But But they just basically made it look like the guy who created Q was just this guy in the basement. And it's funny because that's the usual like joke that they say when you conspiracy theory, like, oh, you live under your mom's basement, you know that, and it was like, oh shit, and look what HBO did. But then again, hear me out. I feel like that was a way of kill switching Q to make it look like, you see, we told y'all that was all a lie, but that's it. The damage been done. He already laid out the whole plan, and what I remember him saying, Israel will be last. And I don't know if that's going on now, but I know a lot more people are waking up to how the Jewish people operate. A lot of people are finding out that they really behind all that shit, especially after that Kanye shit. It doesn't take a blind person to see, like, come on now. It's happening in real time. Now, here comes Trump with a big ass announcement, and he goes, I'm announcing my NFT. And I'm like, what the fuck? And you know that people, first of all, people wasn't rocking with that shit at all, as they should. That shit was ridiculous. And that same day, he did a video about his points of what he's gonna do as soon as he gets back in office. If he gets back in office. Because I'm moving for Kanye. Fuck this, nigga. Fuck all this. I ain't voted for him the first time. I'm making sure I voted for him this time. Fuck it. Y'all vote for Trump, fuck it. I'm voting for Kanye. If that shit is real, then he wins. If it's fake, which I think is fake, he's not gonna win. Trump told him, don't waste your time. Probably Trump knows, like, yo, I'm next, nigga. And if that is true, like, damn, look how fucking corrupt this shit is. But do I feel like Kanye has enough experience to fuck with people Middle East or people within your cabinet that are sneaking you and you want to be leading with Jesus first, but that might lead you to, that may lead you to ruin lives, like, you know what I'm saying? Trump kind of had Trump is an FBI agent, but that's weird because it must be different sides of FBI, because look at the FBI, they were really fucking checking in on people's Twitter. Just imagine if you were a little bit known. They'll fuck. That's when you get those threats, those death threats and all that shit. Or you see that weird black car now all of a sudden a couple blocks ahead of you. Kind of like to get you to a paranoid state. Tretch from Naughty by Nature getting emotional and kind of leaving the interview, I think, saying that it was the fucking FBI that killed Tupac. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. The CIA and the FBI can't be trusted. There's obviously good people in the FBI. Obviously, you do have those people that go in with like big eyes, like, oh my God, FBI, and then they get in, and that shit wipes the smile away, and they become corrupted. That happens. When you're gonna see everybody corrupt, what the fuck are you gonna do? Be Superman in that shit? Knowing they could just easily be like, oh shit, he got shot by some dude. Me and him were trying to like break in this guy who was trying, and then it's a lie. It probably was friendly fire, like what they did with that. I'm gonna let me take the sip, cause I'm kicking it in. The guy for the football, the NFL team, the Cardinals, that he joined when 9/11, all that shit. Motherfucker got in there and probably a year into it, he was like, whoa, this is not what I thought. And he was giving off those signs, and allegedly he died. Friendly fire. You know what I mean? It's like it's a trap when you become famous in America, because now you way too influential, and influence is gold here. It's influence. Why you think Kim Jong-un, you would have sent if Kim Jong-un was fucking hyped with what's his dude's name? Dennis Rodman. Just imagine if America goes, how about if we send you Michael Jordan, nigga, and Magic Johnson too? Nigga, he will fucking be like, yo, here's my country, my nigga. And he'll sell out. Why? Because of influence. I bought these fucking Air Jordans, Air Jordan 7, quote unquote, the model called the Cardinal, which is all white, black base, details of red, and a little bit of gold. Nigga, it always gonna sell because it's what's that fucking term? Nostalgia of the influence of Jordan playing with the sneakers, winning a championship, you being young. Like, come on now. Just imagine that on a grander scale. There's probably gonna be people that's gonna be like, don't go to war with America. That's where Michael Jackson lives. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's not the head of the guy that's gonna go to war. It's their fucking citizens. After Vietnam, we turned back at America like, we ain't doing that shit no more. We was hearing the stories. So, what you gotta do now? They had to hurry up and make fucking drones because they're gonna figure out, if we go to real war, people are not gonna want to go. And then the fact that other countries know that's a game over for the people who are gonna suffer for that. Because you're gonna know, okay, I can start this war against them, and guess what? They distrust their country so bad that they're not even gonna go to war with them. And even though I say that now, but in real time I'm checking myself because I'm like, if the government goes, the war's coming over here, my niggas. They disabled our fucking defenses somehow with a little fucking bullshit hack, kayfabe, because you never know these motherfuckers. And everybody grab a gun, nigga. I'm gonna grab my gun, and most likely they're gonna lose, nigga. Especially if they throw us DK. Hey, we're gonna win a prize. I mean, people gonna die. That's a sad shit. I don't want to take it all the way there, but I'm just saying, like, we've never seen a war here. The last war here was what? Civil War. That was mainly down south. You would have been in New York. You would have been chilling, nigga, sipping fucking soda pop and all that shit. So, and here's the thing, because I gotta put myself in that position. What if I was the one behind America, quote unquote America, that company country? You think I'm gonna tell you all the fucking secrets? Hell fucking no. Hell no. You think I'm gonna be like, I'm so honest with y'all, next year, look what we're gonna do? And no, hell no, because you never know the intentions of the other countries. China's operating 30, 50, 100 years. Like, they were operating with real long-term plans. You think these motherfuckers over here, they go, we just watching the fucking NFL games? Nah, there's people working 24/7. And that's why you gotta give props. Like, when it comes to the TikTok shit, am I really mad? Because now they're gonna switch it up. They go, it's banning. It's banning. I'm like, yeah, it's banning. This is a Chinese country. Look how they treating their own people. And I told myself I wasn't gonna buy. I didn't tell myself, but I was feeling what Kyrie was saying about, use your money wisely when it comes to buying Nike. Because look how they treat their own. And look at my fucking dumbass buying Jordans. But why? It's the influence. It's the influence. That is cemented. I want it with the Nike logo, nigga. I want it with the Nike logo because Jordan made his own logo, and the designer was explaining, and I get what he meant. He was like, we wanted to switch it because it's his company, not Jordan. I guess it's not his company 1,000,000%. Maybe it is, but it's still, I guess, using Nike factory. So I don't know how that works. But he wanted to, the Air Jordan 3 using the back. At that time, 1988, it was still using the Nike logo on the back. On the tongue, it had the Jordan logo. When the re-releases came out, they made the Jordan logo on the back now, with the Jordan logo in the front on the tongue. And I didn't like it. People didn't like it because it wasn't true to the original. Why? Nostalgia. That right there, same rubber, same leather. And because of that detail, that's how big nostalgia is. So you have to control your artist as Americans. That's fucked up, but you have to. Because You know what Kanye said a while back, and this is why, like, it's nothing new to me when it comes to Kanye, but to all these people, they get fucking titty attacks every time because they don't see it. But when Kanye was like, how about this? Everybody right now in the Louis Vuitton store do not buy nothing. And he said that because he probably knew that there were black people listening, because he said that in a radio station, I believe, and it was live. So his point was, he has a voice. If Jay-Z would have used his voice, not would have came out playing music fucking for Hillary Clinton, and he would have been like, yo, guys, my name is Jay-Z, y'all know me for the fucking songs. You may know me for such hits as Big Pin, Biz Band, or Imagine Every. You imagine there's like a fucking gimmicky ass shit. But he could have easily been like, yeah, you know me from all these songs, but I'm gonna tell you something honestly. I was a drug dealer, allegedly, 96 bricks, and I stopped, and I know that yada yada yada, blah, 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 blah. The Democrats have not, I repeat, have not been helping us. We should try the Republicans, because I believe that the Democrats year after year are not helping us at all. We're in the same position. That right there, it would have been, first of all, FBI. Nigga, FBI, CIA would have been a collab album, nigga. It's called You're Dead, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They would have went to one of the Rockefeller artists and was like, listen, you have your family on 24 hours surveillance if you don't get this gun and shoot Jay-Z and make it look like it's one of y'all niggas. You just never know. When you got a lot to lose, you're prime target for people like that, for devils like that, deceivers like that. You know what I mean? You never know. Like, look at the Gunna shit with Young Thug. He probably was like, you know, growing up. He probably, I don't know how long they've been dealing with each other, but it's like if Kanye goes and I'm over here like, I want to be Kanye, and he's making me like make beats for him and shit. And then I see some wild shit. Like, he's not only like, God forbid, like sniffing coke and shit. I think he did before anyways. And then you see him like grabbing bricks and shit. That's my choice right there. Because if I stay, there's no way I'm going to say, yo, I didn't know, I never saw it. Maybe you could, but it's hard. You have to think that in your head too. You have to be your own judge. The Bible says, ye are gods, ye are judges. It was more referencing the judges. You know, but we made in the image of God too. But you know what I'm saying? So here's my thing. That decision, you made it right there. Because you would have been like, listen, I remember I went to my friend's party. And the motherfuckers whipped out the coke like it was gummy bears, nigga. And I said, what? And I was quiet, and I finished conversations, and I was like, yo, I gotta go. Oh, why so early? I'm like, yeah, not my bad, man. He said, I work tomorrow, you know, whatever. And I was just in my head, I was like, whoa. You imagine if I would have kept drinking and they would have worked it out later when I was more drunk, and they would have hit me with the, come on, do it, everybody does it. I would have probably done it. I really want to say I would have done it, but I would have not done it, but you never know, man. It all starts like that. So I made the choice right there. So yeah, if people are saying Gunna snitch, then did he? He's on audio. Some people don't even say nothing. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not built for that. I'm not. I'm paying the law my hard-earned tax dollars. So guess what? That's my motherfucking gang. I'm team police, nigga. Something happens here, I'm calling the police. Arrest this gentleman right here. I'm paying y'all niggas every year. And if I don't pay y'all, I get arrested. So I'm using y'all. I'm not using this local gang over here because they might get in trouble and they might do years for me. No. Cops can't get years. They can shoot. They got license to kill in a way. So that's my army. I'm paying for it. So, you know, But how do you call it? Break laws or shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's why these people can get you. These people can get you. They will get you. And it feels like we all know this because we have the internet. Now there's no excuse for nothing. And the young kids, they know it, they hear it in the music, and that's it, they go do it. People are too afraid to just create peace. Like, God damn, nigga. That nigga's got a lot of energy to fucking fight and protect a fucking block that is owned by a white supremacist. So where we gonna go with the racism? We gonna go all the way or we not? That's why I get mad. And that's why if I was a celebrity, they would have cut my fucking voice right there. And that's why FBI are even policing like jokes on Twitter. Eventually, it's gonna come down to what I told you. We're gonna have an iPhone. The latest update is gonna be, hey, because of this recent killing of this person that was innocent or this hate group, now we're gonna police your text messages. I'm sorry, yeah, I know, your personal text messages. And we will now let you know a banner gonna pop up. Are you sure you wanna send this text message? Is offending this, and it's a private conversation. That's coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on. So my episode just uploaded. Let me check it out real quick. I know. I'll explain right now when I come back. Hold up. Yeah, that shit was hot. Plus, I had to go re-up on the bids. But yeah. Quick secret. It was done in less than like 25 minutes. But that's not here nor there. You know what I'm saying? Let me just pause that before like my fucking episode doesn't get who the fuck cares, right? Because it's not like I fucking average 3 fucking listeners. I used to be 4, but listen, I still got, you know, I got faith in y'all. Cause I might be shadow banned. Shit, all these listen, when you hear all these podcasts, and you can tell like I was supposed to connect to like what I was talking about before. But yeah, yada yada yada. You know, you can't have celebrities getting too out of line. They got a color inside the line. And Kanye told you about that. But anyways. So when you hear these podcasts, you gotta hear them. It's fucking adorable. They'd be like, oh, you can't say that word. And he probably was saying, he was just saying hate. Automatically, we all know you can't say Hitler now. And can you believe it? Like, it just got revamped. And they revamp it like every other decade to make sure you just kind of like clamp down on certain words you're going to say. If we can't say words, and if my words will make you jump out of the window, my man, good game, my nigga, because you're done. Like, you shouldn't let shit fucking bother you like that. What happened to a strong mentality? That's why I guess we all have to fucking just join the army, because these niggas, that's one of the main things they teach you, like mind preparedness. Like, nigga, not everybody gonna like you. Not everybody gonna like you. And that's why you gotta give props to people who take on managerial jobs, because they must know that shit's coming with it. Because as an employee, they're gonna see it like, nigga, don't just talk to me about here and there when you gotta write me up and, you know, when shit gets real. And that's the risk. But outside of that, what happened to the sticks and stones era? Like, I understand this bullying going on in school. It affects you because you have to go to school every day. And now it's worse, because now you're gonna be like, in my time, if I would have got jumped, you would have never saw that shit. Now you will, and it's forever, nigga. That shit stays like jerseys in the rafters for everyone to see. That's why I feel like those people, the celebrities that were going to Epstein Island, and they didn't know they were getting recorded doing a bunch of debauchery shit. There's allegedly a famous photo, I guess not dark web, because you can find it on the regular web, that allegedly shows, I have to say that because y'all motherfuckers don't want to support me, so allegedly, motherfuckers. Hey, how I'm already selling out. So it's allegedly showing Clinton in pelota, nigga, all naked, nigga, and with a bunch of people. They sitting like on a stool with a table. It's like a big ass feast, but everybody gotta be naked. And it's weirdly enough that it shows the picture as if somebody took the picture of a monitoring camera system where you see multiple screens of different angles throughout wherever the hell inside they were at. You entiende? Like you get what I'm saying, right? Like, so you see some angles of a camera of people walking naked, but going down the stairs. Then you see that main photo that everybody speaks about, that you see a lot of people that you can't really see their faces because it's like a high angle camera. But that shit is out in the web. And the one that looks like Nikki Hillary, it kind of looks like her. But, you know, I'm not just going to say that was her because, you know, who knows if this government throws fake shit out there to just confuse you. But allegedly that was what's going on in Epstein Island. So just imagine how many people they caught that they wanted to just catch on purpose and be like, hey, here's a room with different girls or whatever, and they don't let them know their age, which they should know better if you see a fucking young chick. Or people that inherently like just you want that contract or you want that new deal that's gonna make you a lot of money, and these people think that it's your music, but it's really us funding you, then you have to do this because this is our insurance that you won't back out on us. Whatever we tell you to do, you have to do it. So let's say if in 20 years from now somebody called Donald Trump runs for president, we're making you vote against him, and you gotta tell your people. Are you okay? Are you okay with that? That sounds good? They'll be like, sir, yes, sir, because they think that shit's never gonna happen. Like, I exaggerated the Trump shit, but when they say you have to do what we say, you have to do what we say. Obviously, they ain't gonna tell them about the Trump shit. But that's what basically happened. Because now when that came, and it was such a ridiculous fucking argument, that how the fuck you supporting these people? That's something going on. So that's why they look stupid. That's why they feel ashamed of themselves, these celebrities, because they have to play ball, nigga. And if you're showing a lot of signs, come okay, you're trying to back out of it. You're trying to back out of it. All right, my nigga, yo, go to that hotel. There's gonna be some shit under the pillow. Blast it off. It's either that or we go at your family. That's what people were saying about this fucking dude from Ellen, and respect to his life. But come on, there's a lot of things going on. Nobody's gonna focus on the crypto people that died. There's a lot of things going on. That's telling us about the money. It's fucking something's happening with the money. Ellen DeGeneres said it looks like the Epstein Island, and I know conspiracy, but all I'm saying is take everything with a grain. Matter of fact, episode 109, take everything with a grain of salt. I'm gonna have to just say it, cause yo, you have to take everything with a grain of salt, but put it in your library. Take it as a fucking non-fiction, a fictional science fiction book, and put it in your library. But when you see something about relating to something that you read before, you can easily go back to now that book, and you say, yeah, I think it's here. Boom, and you whip it out right there. Okay, here, and you can cross-reference. What's wrong with that? We letting these people, we working so hard. Obviously, we got so many things to do. And I don't have kids, but I see people that have kids. Their fucking schedule is crazy. And imagine you still trying to work at something, you're trying to get your money up. It feels impossible to just have time to yourself. And I know. That's what life is, nigga. But fam, don't you see how this is never gonna be, like how this continues to be a cycle? If we all have to protest the MTA because they're gonna keep raising the fucking prices. Now look at this. Remember when you used to go by like rounding up? They're not even gonna round up no more. So when they don't round up no more, they're gonna increase until it feels normal that they're increasing. They're gonna they're gonna want to increase the MTA fares from $275 to $307, and maybe I'm lying because that's what I saw, but maybe that's a lot too. You feel me? But with a grain of salt, to $307. And what happens if I say, yo, everybody on next year, 2023, on March 1st, nobody takes the fucking MTA in New York City. That can never happen. There's gonna be that one person that says, yo, I'm behind. I need to go to work. We have the internet, people. Before they clamp it down, let's fucking come through. It feels like it's the ninth. It's like the eighth. It's like the seventh inning. Because we don't know what the hell's gonna happen in 2024. But if shit keeps going on like it's right now, then hell no. And listen, it sounds bizarre and all that, but come on. I know y'all gotta at least notice that we live in a bizarre world already, where the Bible is looking more true and true in real time. And I understand, because I be, you know, as I'm still learning about the Bible, I'm like, yo, but I know that there was a lot of times, because in the year 2000, they were saying this is it, you know that, and nothing happened. You know? So, again, like, it's not to be some fanatical. Don't be fanatical about it. Just use your judgment. I also think this theory, and I told people, I also think that like the government wants to keep pushing end times by making chaos and chaos and chaos, because there's no way that they send so much money to Ukraine, and that money right there could have easily been called reparations. And you know why reparations? First of all, I agree, but let's say you're a cracker and you fucking racist, you should do reparations. You know why? Because I know you don't want to hear it anymore about them being victims, right? Whatever. That's how y'all feel. Okay. Y'all can't ever be like y'all won't know. But let's just say, damn, that money of Ukraine could have went to reparations. So we have that money. Let's keep it real. So now, won't you agree? Just give them reparations. And now, after reparations, after that day, there's no more excuse. That's it. There's no more victimhood. Y'all will agree to that. You can't come up and say, oh, our tax dollars, because that happened in Ukraine, and ain't nobody outside. Yeah, it's too cold, but ain't nobody outside. Ain't nobody outside protesting that shit. If that would have been like South America, they know shit gets real, so they have to do it. Because they have unity. That's why when they come here, they have unity. Then we over here, and we get separated and separated and separated. We have to bring back a community. And not only just a culture, because the culture needs to be first, but a community to go along with that culture. Because we need to go back to that time of when you see my kid fucking up, you better lump him up. That shit rhymes, I think. I'm like fucking Johnny Cochran, nigga. If he's fucking up, lump him up. That's it. The cops gonna be they would love to arrest him. So guess what? If you see my kids in the corner, you better give him the fucking Mike Tyson, the jab, hook, left, jab, and he's out. But guess what, nigga? If I see your kid out there, nigga, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm exaggerating about the hits, but I'm like, yo, I'm a snitch, nigga. And then we got cell phones. I got videos. Poof. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm guessing you can't really see people outside doing crazy shit. But just a community. And a community also within the building. If you live in New York City, within the building, how it used to be with a family. To the point that we all can get together, floor by floor, if shit getting crazy in the building. These niggas will raise the price. Listen, they so used to raising prices every year that we like, yeah, because every year they raise prices. No, nigga. They're not raising our wages like that. So fuck them. But guess how that the only way that will work if we were together. Not de que el vecino está probando música, whatever, or being fucking fucked up to, not respecting your neighbors, or the other one asking you for money and never giving you back. That shit right there. That needs to be fixed. We talk a lot of shit about the Jewish people, but when it comes to being united, we will never do that shit. Look at me fucking giving another rant. Like as I do every week. But all I'm saying is I have to say that because I don't want to hear the we don't know, we ain't know. No, we know what to do. We know what to do. Like, think about it. Like, I know I'm gonna jump all the way around, right? As I always do. But look at the WNBA. Instead of they complaining, why don't just be honest? Be like, yo, women, why don't you just stop fucking spending all that money on, Fenty and all that shit, or Skims, and how do you call it? Support us in the WNBA. Watch it every day. Know about the fucking play. But no, nigga. We have human nature. Women would rather see, regular NBA as a man. That's top of the elite in terms of sports. But don't just blame it on wages and shit, because it's not the same. I used to believe in all that shit. That's when I started learning. I was like, let me just be quiet about everything that pops up, and let me throw my fucking opinion, 40 minutes later. Like, nah. Because then it got to a point, like with the George Floyd shit, that they were releasing shit little by little. So you can be wrong and wrong and wrong. And then they come like, but I bet you didn't see this video. And then everything you said, you would look stupid. And thank God, because first of all, when I saw that video that came out that he was being a little bit belligerent, like, and the cops was like, yo, calm down. When I saw that, I was like, game over, my nigga. Y'all lucky I'm not the judge. Now, was the neck on the knee on the neck? That shit definitely looked like it was on his neck. But these niggas work together. Why they don't talk about that? These people used to work in the same building. I don't care if you work the day shift or night shift. One of y'all gonna be early and y'all gonna catch each other. So I don't want to hear that these people did not know each other. Strike number 2. Why the casket was not open casket? He just had a knee on his neck. Why you had to close the casket out? Maybe the parents or I don't know, whoever wanted it, but you know that white America, especially these globalists that are trying to fucking create a dividing police, and even within your opinions, they would love to see that casket open, to have that Emmett Till moment. Ain't nothing going over that Emmett Till moment. When I remember when I was in one of my favorite teachers, I forgot his name. He was a black dude, young dude too, and he was fresh too. We all used to be in the class like, oh, he's mad fresh. And he was the one that brought the video. Once we bring a video, a TV in, I'll be like, we don't gotta do no work. Woo-hoo. But and I know I told the story like at least 20 times before in this podcast, but he put the fucking video of the Emmett Till shit, and he was explaining, and I'm like, okay, damn, he died. And son, when you see how the fuck they killed him and how he looked because the mother said that she needed to do an open casket so everybody could see his face. And that was the kid that, I guess they could whistle at the young white lady. And I'm saying, I guess, when literally last year or 2 years ago, that same lady came and she denied it. So this nigga died for no reason. He came from up north. You could tell he didn't know how the South was. And I guess he whistled, but she lying. So who knows what he did? Maybe he did something that up north you get away with, you know what I'm saying? But not to get killed. It's like if you go to the summer to DR and be like, yo, you can't even, you can't do this. You didn't know. So what happened? They found him where he was staying at, and they killed him. And I guess they put his face against the rotor of the boat that they went onto, and they threw him in the river or some shit. And his face looked so fucking crazy that I remember seeing that shit, and I stared at it, and then after that, I never wanted to see that photo again. Because that shit stamped my brain, nigga. Like a fucking hot iron on a cow. Like that on my brain. Yo, I couldn't go to sleep. I remember thinking, if people want to make scary movies, that's the face that you want to create. It was like Leatherface. But not even Leatherface, because Leatherface face is not even ripped. He just literally uses a skin and puts it over. But it was so crazy. That's the picture that Kanye posted recently. So that goes to say, like, I find that weird. Everybody donated, and they funneled that shit through Black Lives Matter. Maybe that's what funneled the rigging of the votes. I would never forget that. I was like, okay, it's easy to say that. It's easy for the conservatives to say they rigged it, but these niggas have receipts. And because y'all don't follow the fucking your enemies, you gotta study your enemies, dickhead. That's how what I did too. I had to test it. I had to test the work. So when you see, I'm like, these niggas got receipts of people and boarding up the windows. And you know what the excuse they use? Come okay, the Trump and the Biden, is getting hectic. Let's board up so they boarded up the windows, and you didn't know what the fuck was going on. And they were receiving and they found. Word is allegedly is that Trump put these small new technological chips on each ballot, and the chip was a GPS within the paper. So they must have made a thicker paper and then implemented a soft film. And they found a lot of ballots thrown away. And guess which ones wasn't being thrown away? The Biden ballots, nigga. That's why they made sure they put that. They implemented that this COVID bullshit. Stay home. So they can say, yo, we're gonna vote. So we're gonna see the envelope. And nigga, they could cheat. How come I'm putting it together, y'all not? Y'all fucking dick. That's why I get mad at y'all. For real, yo. For real. Niggas is telling me, DK, yo, you can get more views if you put it on TikTok. Nigga, TikTok? Allegedly, Joe Rogan was reading what the fuck they do that's so invasive. And it's getting all your private files information. Why they want that? We're just posting videos. People just posting videos of them dancing. Why you want all that information? And I know we can easily go with America does that to us, and that's true. But man, I'd rather look at me being a house nigga right now. But my mullet come out. I'd rather have America check my shit, but not China, nigga. If China comes through and fucking lays the people's elbow on us, and we fucking done, and they take over, we gotta learn Chinese. That's already fucking hard as fuck. We're gonna get whipped for that. And these people still eat fucking dogs, nigga. And that's racist. That's why you gotta control the language. When you control the language, you can't really pump fear in people's hearts with just the truth. That's why there's an issue with the Jewish people here. And conservatives are still bowing down. You can't speak about Jewish people. Sounds like 1984 to me. You can't even say they wealthy. That's when you know they're doing it fucking illegal. And even if Kanye turned on fucking Chappelle, but Chappelle did kind of get ham. He went ham, but he's not gonna go all the way ham because I guess nigga still wants his money. But imagine you can go back to a community where they were all accepted. There's no crime. There's none of that. You wouldn't give a fuck if you're rich. The only reason we want to be rich is so we can have what we want. Or we can have what we want. Even in our neighborhood, not like a Lambo. I get you, nigga. Let's be honest. But imagine being around your people. You don't want to have a Lambo be around a lot of white people. And I'm saying that as a Dominican person that is just, in DR, we just raised with blacks all the time. And light-skinned people too. And we know the struggle. And we have black in us. But I've seen the white side and how they react. And their train of thought is a little different than ours. So I see why people feel uncomfortable with white people. I get it. And I can't speak for all because I've seen white people be, done good. But let's just be on the safe side. Why we can't just be, unity within. Imagine not even worrying about your kid coming home from school. You don't have to worry about it. We can have that now. And that's so easy. It's just that we need to be united. We need to just be like, yo, whoever is a person that is a child fucking offender, they need to separate it. We need to come together. White people, they don't care. They be like, oh, we'll put them here in the block and we'll let, no, that doesn't work. People who are mentally ill, we need to put them somewhere else. Not something that makes them look fucking crazy, but somewhere else because we know what they're capable of. It's not their fault when they're gonna go kill somebody because they're gonna just use mental health. Now I'm talking about mental health on 1,000 level, like on some shit you want to kill people, but even the mental health that is like low level, like we need to do, but it's just that we need all to just support each other, and then I just sound like a fucking robot because that's what everybody says, and it just never happens. So usually, what's supposed to happen is a huge trauma to us. That will make us be like, "Oh, we gotta unite." But you see, like, I don't want it to happen like that. We have the internet. That's why I kind of want like Kanye to win, because it's just a fuck you to the government. Because if Trump gets back president and in 4 years he still don't have Clintons arrested, nigga, suck my dick, nigga. Fuck that. And I'm gonna have in my conscience that I've been following Kanye this whole time and I ain't vote for a motherfucker. Come on now. Hell. I can't. I'm voting for Kanye 2024. I don't give a fuck. And then Trump did that NFT. More points to Kanye. And Kanye going against the Jewish shit and that money that we pumping every year to them because they our greatest ally. Nigga, Cuba could be our greatest ally forever. Nigga, let's make a deal with them. Nigga, if you give Cuba enough money, they'll be like, all right, maybe we was wilding on the roof. Let's loosen it up a little bit. You know, like, come on, y'all. Listen, these people create so many great strategies. Shit that we don't know about. Because what we know about, that's when you know, like, they fucked up. When they did good jobs is when you don't know about what the fuck we've done. And we will never know about it because it's really greatly hidden. Think about that. Think about the shit that we don't know about. It's like saying like, oh yeah, this guy was a great drug dealer. First of all, if I know your name, if I know that you're a drug dealer, you're a bad drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? The greatest drug dealers ever is the one that we never heard of and we will never hear because they retired and they did everything right. Or they out-slicked the cops. But we can't even see through certain veils. Like when that whole Megan Thee Stallion shit came out, you seen these fucking podcasters that they had to go and they had to play ball and they had to say, oh fuck Tory, because they had to react to the first thing they see. They couldn't say, yo, hold up. Just because if you do that, oh, we trying to say. And then your sponsors, that's what it is. I'd rather Yada had it to be my sponsors. Y'all motherfuckers want to see Drake say Pirate Radio is the best podcast ever. Then know y'all motherfuckers gonna go and hear my shit every day and say I was there from the beginning. No, nigga, that's not how it works. That's why people get mad. That's why people get mad, nigga. I used to be like, yo, stop fucking complaining if nobody buys your product. You know, yo, at a certain moment, like, yo, we can make each other rich. We don't even know. That's why I say fuck y'all. Because I saw what y'all did to Fubu and Rockaware. I still the Rockaware Dawn. I love Rockaware. I can't rock it because now y'all call that shit lame. I like Rockaware. Like, what the hell? Now I can't wear that shit. Thank God y'all brought Champion back. And now that Champion is back, they putting their prices way up. I gotta catch that shit in Marshalls. Damn, bro. Anyways, if I just come out with a dumbass hat, which I am, I'm gonna come out with a dumbass hat. Yeah, support it, you dumbasses. Y'all can make me rich. In turn, I'm not gonna sell out. But when I'm doing my own shit, no one supporting me, then I get a support, then they're gonna give me a fucking lockdown contract. I'm gonna sell out. Oh, hell no. God forbid, nigga. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why people get mad. I understand both sides. I don't really understand that one side. Because, yo, not me, man. Like, yo, if my friend comes out with a fucking product, I need to buy it, nigga. I need to support. How the fuck can I look in your face and see you in the streets and say, yo, whatever, nigga, you my nigga. And you my nigga, but you couldn't spend on some bullshit that somebody wanted to sell for like $10? But we all know that if somebody puts a product out with a shirt that they're trying to sell, and it's lame as fuck, right? But a artist rocked it, you know what all it takes for me to, like, let's say if I come out with this fucking hat, and it doesn't make sense because it's a Dominican hat, I got an idea with the Aguilas and Yankees hat. If Kanye rocks that one day, I'm famous. That's it. It's over. But I don't want that from him. I want that from the neighborhood. And God willing, this shit gonna sell out. So I'm gonna do like a sample. I'm gonna get 12 hats, and I'm gonna do it. And I don't know nothing about that shit, so I'm gonna sell hats. I'm gonna probably sell it for like $30. Then when I make like the official, cause I just ordered, so I want to see like how it looks and everything. Then I'm gonna do like maybe an edit and then release it. But I still might sell it. But anyways, so it's just the hat that I had in mind. But yeah, man, like, and the hat is gonna be Aguilas and the Yankee logo. So obviously, just people just off of seeing it, they're gonna relate to it, they're gonna want to buy it. But regardless of any other product, you have to support your local people, man. You know how crazy you look when you don't support somebody, then they somehow it gets up and it ends up being fucking famous, and then you trying to be like, yeah, remember me? And that's why they be like, hell no. That's why all these fucking songs and all that shit, like the Big Pun song. You know me from where? I don't know you, man. But we value Gucci and listen. The only one that made it kind of from the hood and is still relevant, low key, is Ralph Lauren. He from the Bronx. But you see, Rockaware, Fubu, For Us, By Us, that should have been a fucking Ralph Lauren. Yeah, the material's whack, but when we start making money, I'm gonna make it better. That's the whole idea. And that's why we should support every local person also, because their product's gonna be bad, maybe, of course, they starting out. But with the support behind them, they're gonna get their money up and they're gonna like, upgrade their shit. A diamond in the rough. Fucking Argentina won today. You know what's crazy? How many white people in Argentina, when that shit was all native, you can tell they wiped them off and they never released the story. Just imagine all those wipeouts that they done before of citizens and shit, natives that we don't even know about, that we just know about America. Cause that was, this is the pay-per-view over here. USA. I was like, those are Hitler's people over there. Cause allegedly Hitler never died and he went to Argentina, nigga, and learned the Spanish so good, you know what I'm saying? Created families. I mean, that was in the 40s, if anything, so. But a lot of white people went to fucking Argentina. That shit was all native. There was a video, actually, on Instagram, of this talk show host. They were all white, and it's based in Argentina. And they had a native people and shit. The dude was just being mad. Not condescending, he didn't know, but he was just referring to her like, yo, like, oh, I thought you was like from Mexico and shit. But she was like, yo, nah, nigga, I'm native. Like, we were here before all of y'all came. And that was on like a regular TV show. And, that shit, without the internet, you would never see that. You would never see the truth. Like, when you see people in like native islands, they're all black. That just lets you know, let's not even fucking talk about when the Jews was in Africa. That's Africa. It was only black people. And if we go to the fucking Garden of Eden, that's further up in Iraq. That's sunlight all day. That's black people. I know that people wouldn't be like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's a big deal. It's not a big deal. But the fact that they made it a big deal by changing their color, that's when they fucked up. Now, I'm dropping too many gems, nigga. I'm going to just go ahead and save it for fucking next week. But, again, it all starts with culture, family, and respect.